guys ever feel that way after you come back shopping with 2 little ones, or maybe more? I don't know. Some days are so hard to get out, and today was just one of those days where I'm gonna bring you guys along on our day today. You guys can see what it's like to be a mama to 2 little ones at home, and I have 2 bigger girls at school right now. And yeah, the day is just flying by. I just sent the kids outside in the backyard for a little playtime, and hopefully that will wear Lincoln out before his nap. And it's just one of those things where it's so nice to be able to just kick the kids outside and everybody gets fresh air, and even our dog appreciates it. So I'm gonna head out there with them and yeah, just relax and enjoy the afternoon. Dixie, where's the birds? Do you know where the birds are? Are they up in the tree? Where are they, Dixie? Where are they? These are my daughter's plants. So one brought this little one home. This is a dwarf sunflower, I believe it is. And it got a little bit beat up because of a recent sort of storm we had, but still doing okay. And then this little thing right here is actually a blood orange tree, if you can believe it. It's super tiny, and I don't know if we're doing what we need to be doing, but it's alive, and so yeah, it's impressive. It's actually sprouted, and so hopefully it'll continue. It looks like I didn't even notice this little sprout here too. Maybe there's something else sprouting up. Are you having fun? I see you. Wow. After a little outing, I left my coffee and brother dumped it all over my purse. So thankfully this is a practical purse and I can just throw it in the wash. So here's another mom hack. Get yourself a practical purse. And I know it's a fanny pack and that's kind of ultra 90s kind of lame-o, but this thing is awesome. And I wear it over my shoulder, across my chest. I rarely wear it around my waist. Hi guys, so it is the next day and probably many days later from when I last filmed. So I thought it'd be interesting to chat about our schedule and sort of what I do on a daily basis when it comes to naps. I have 2 older ones in school during the day, and then I have my younger 2 home with me full time. So yeah, and I've been doing this rhythm for 8 years. My oldest is 8, so I've pretty much been in this routine of being at home with the kids. And so I'll just sort of tell you guys a little bit about my routine and scheduling. And while I do that, I'm going to oil my spoons because they are looking a little bit dry. So hopefully this isn't too distracting, but I just thought I might as well multitask while I'm Let's get started. Now, quick question. Do people oil these things? I don't know. These are just my scrub brushes, but because they're wood, I'm thinking that they're gonna get really dry. I can see that they're already starting to crack a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna oil them too, like I oil my spoons, and then hopefully they will last a little bit longer. I don't know if people do that or not, but here we go. So for my youngest, who's 1, I usually put him down for 1 nap a day. And right now he usually likes to nap right when the girls come home from school. Yes, you do. And that can be a difficulty. We sit down, I nurse him, and 9 times out of 10, he will fall asleep. There are those exceptions where sometimes he doesn't fall asleep, and that can be really frustrating. The downfall of having a loose schedule is that some days are unpredictable. Like today, for example, my son went down at around noon, which is great, but I was sort of hoping to go out somewhere, and instead, he ended up napping for the afternoon. So the positive flip side of that is that I got to spend some time with my daughter. And that was really nice. So having that one-on-one time is really valuable and sometimes really hard to find in our days. Now the flip side about not being so structured is that I can take my kids out places and I usually don't worry so much about the nap time schedule. Yes, sometimes it can backfire and, you know, I have those days where he falls asleep in the car seat and then he won't transfer in the crib. Those days are really, really tough. But for the most part, we just go with the flow. And I find my kids are just more relaxed when it comes to going places, when it comes to, you know, being out of the house for the afternoon. They're not so tied to sleeping in their own beds or me relying on different methods to get them to sleep. They will just fall asleep in the car seat or they will fall asleep somewhere else, especially because we like to travel and we like to go places. And I've never been someone that wants to feel constrained or feel like we can't change up our plans on the go. If you are a new parent or maybe you are getting back into the baby mode, my best advice for you is to just really try to relinquish some of that control and be flexible. You know, your day is going to vary depending on whether your kids slept well the night before, whether they're teething, whether they're just having a crummy day. It can really sort of alter the day's events, you know, change your expectations. You're going to be happier on a daily basis. And that's truly what I've learned over the years being a stay-at-home parent, is learning to really be flexible and willing to sort of change up your daily routine, change up your schedule, and just sort of adapt and go with the flow. While we're in the playroom, I'd give you guys just a quick tour of sort of how I have it set up right now. It's not aesthetic or anything like that. I didn't style it to make it look fancy, so I'll just show you real life what it looks like. So we've got the nugget here set up in the corner, and this is just kind of like our cozy little reading corner. Next is our little weather station. This is by the brand Love Every, and this is not a sponsored video or anything, but we truly just love their toys. We have them all over the place. Here's another example of one. And beside our reading nook, we've got sort of our little dollhouse and lots of toy bins underneath full of stuff. The kids just love things like Lego, and we've got some more doll stuff. Then I've got another one of those IKEA bin storage things, and we use it a lot. We use it just to set up toys on, and obviously to hold all of our toys in here. Let's see. Kids love things like puzzles. I do have things like Barbies and stuff that they occasionally play with, but they mostly play with a lot of things like this, magnetic blocks. We've got wood blocks. Over here we have it sort of set up like a little kitchen, and it's got like a little cabinet, kitchenette there, little dishwasher. And then over here is one more of those toy storage holders, and we've got a few educational toys set up on here as well. And then we've got this little market, which is from Cocoa Village, that the kids play with too. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, you guys. The kids are out in the backyard and I'm gonna go join them. Thanks so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.